Hey everyone, so today I'm going to show you how I style my hair. As you can see, I've got shoulder length hair. A lot of women are keeping this length right now, and I have many clients who've been cutting their hair this length, and a lot of times they worry that the hair looks nice whenever they come to a salon or when they're getting it styled elsewhere, but they always struggle to style it themselves. They're either confused about the products or the equipment. A lot of clients, I know, they've got pretty much most of the tools at home, but even then they don't know exactly how to use it. And also, of course, when you're used to going to a salon and sitting down and getting your hair done as opposed to doing it yourself, you think it's going to be very difficult. How are you going to manage your hair? So today I'm going to show you exactly how I do it in 3 very simple steps. As you can see, my hair is completely drenching wet right now. I'm going to start off by using a leave-in treatment. A lot of people get confused between serums, and eventually I will do a video on which serum is good for you and how you should actually pick the right serum for yourself. But today I'm using the OSiS leave-in serum. It just says that it's a shine serum. It says it's got frizz control and shine serum. But then I like to use this as a leave-in serum. I'll tell you exactly why in a moment. If you can see, it's got a creamy texture to it. Now, I personally wouldn't really use something with this kind of a creamy texture on dried hair. So I'm simply going to use it on wet hair, and then I'm going to detangle my hair. So if you have a very oily serum in the house, then I would suggest get something of this sort of a consistency. See, it's just vanished in my hands. And just quickly run it through your hair. This is also going to be better than actually using something oily on wet hair, because you don't know how it's going to react to heat. Always when you detangle, go from down and then on top. If you do this, you're going to just break more hair. So it's better you just go this way and slowly go up. You'll see that the tangles are all out. It's pretty simple. In fact, it saves a lot more time if you do it this way as opposed to going this way. And now that I've already detangled my hair, I'm going to quickly blast dry my hair. I'll show you how to do that as well. I'm sure a lot of you have a blow dryer at home. In fact, pretty much everybody has a blow dryer at home right now, and they don't know exactly how to use it, because the moment they think about the blow dryer, they think that they need all the different sizes of the round brushes to kind of do it the professional way. But this, what I'm showing you today, is the professional way of doing it, and it's also going to give you a style which is long lasting. Given the humidity outside, it's not going to give you anything artificial. It's going to give you a nice, natural, long-lasting look that you can carry for the next 3 or 4 days without having to restyle it again. So now I'm going to start blow drying my hair. I'm using a very simple, iconic blow dryer. You can easily find it anywhere these days if you already don't have one. This is a nice, powerful blow dryer, and it'll actually dry your hair really quick. So I'm keeping the nozzle on this because I've got really thick curly hair. But if you are somebody who's got hair which is more on the straighter side, or somebody who's got a lot less dense hair, then I would suggest that you just remove the nozzle and you blast dry it without the nozzle. Otherwise your hair with the nozzle is going to get very flat. So since I want to tame all this volume down, I'm using the nozzle. But if I had finer hair, then I would do exactly the opposite, because I would want to keep a little bit of the volume. That's it, just use your fingers to detangle once you're drying it. And now check everywhere that it's fully dried. It should not be damp anywhere because your hair is going to get burnt. You have to make sure, see that your hair is 100% dried. That's it, it's done. In less than 5 minutes, I'm done blast drying. This is what we call blast drying the hair. It's fully dried, and now I'm going to show you exactly what is the easiest section to take to straighten your hair without really flattening it out, but to give you a nice blow dried effect. Now I've just taken a simple comb. I'm sure all of you have this kind of a simple comb at home. Just gather a little bit hair from the center parting, say maybe about 2 fingers and 2 fingers from either sides. I like to do this because it gives me volume on top, and also it's not really setting my hair to a specific parting. I'm sure like most of us like to kind of play with our hair left and right. We don't like it exactly set in the center looking like really artificial. So yeah, this is what I do, just till this much. And now whatever is left, we don't have to really take any sections or anything. It's hardly going to take 5 minutes. I'm going to show you exactly how you can iron this in a manner that it doesn't look very flat. It just looks a lot more tidier, and at the same time you've got this beautiful blow dried effect on your hair. So I'm just following the round of the head. I'm going to go this, 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 and the same way I'm going to go this, this, and then this. So I'm already done doing one side. I was also recording this for Instagram. So I'm done with one side. And here you go, like I told you, I'm just following the curve of the head all over. You can use this sort of a comb, or if you want it to be even faster, you can use this sort of a brush. A comb would actually kind of make it a lot more flatter as opposed to a brush, which would give you a lot more volume. The reason I prefer to sometimes use the comb is, again, like I told you, because of the density. I feel like it's a lot of hair for me to manage, but I'm equally comfortable using a brush as well. So here you can see, just by doing that, I've got like a nice, that effect what you would get if you were using a round blow dry in a salon. And yeah, it's very simple. Just take the hair, pull it all towards your face, pull it all towards your face. That's it, and drop it down. Easy. I'm going to quickly continue with the rest of it. I'm taking pretty thick sections, as you can see. I told you I was going to give you a very easy and simple way to do it. So yes, we're not going to make it all professional by taking neat and clean thin sections or doing any of that. We just want a nice straight blow dried effect on our hair. And we're going to take thick sections, detangle as you go. Make sure, see that you detangle the hair before running the iron, or in tong, in this instance an iron, I would say, because the moment there are tangles inside, and if you put the iron, it kind of tangles it even more, and then that becomes very difficult and you lose that control of the comb. So make sure, see that your hair is always nicely detangled, because that's just going to make it easier for you to style your own hair at the same time without breaking any hair. Like you can see the amount of hair that I've been doing in one section, but there's no hair breakage that's happening because I'm detangling it as I go. that's it. Like I told you, everything towards my face, everything towards the face. And we've almost reached the last section. Again, the last section is also a very thick section. I don't want it to be absolutely pin straight. If you want like a pin straight look, then of course you can take thinner sections, and you can also, there are different ways of sectioning the hair which I can show you in other videos. But today, since we want that straight blow dried kind of an effect, we're just working with 1, 2 and 3. That's it. So my last section in hand, it's this thick. I'm just going to take it all together. Detangle it first. If you nicely blast dry your hair and you kind of are simultaneously using your fingers when you're blast drying your hair, you won't have much tangles in the hair. So you won't need to really comb that much. And if you can see that my comb is actually moved on to my left hand, because if I were to do this and then if I were to do this, there is a chance that I could burn my face. So we don't want those kind of freak accidents. We have to be careful. Whichever side you are on, just make sure, see that the iron is on the other hand, which is not near your face. So in this instance, I'm going to take the iron in this hand and the comb here. I don't mind get hit by a comb. Also, for those of you who may wonder what straightener I'm using my favorite straightener, which is the GHD. I really love this straightener mainly because it doesn't have any heat setting. Like you would see in other straighteners, there are different, you get those numbers. It goes 190, 200, 220. In this, it's automatic, so it kind of makes it very easy for me or anybody styling their hair, especially if you're confused about what temperature is right for your hair type. This is a smart hair iron. It does the job in itself. It does all the thinking itself. So all you need to do is plug it in, switch it on. It'll adapt to what your hair type is and give the right amount of heat without actually damaging your hair. So yeah, it's the GHD Platinum. Yeah. And that's it. I'm done with both sides. I've got volume also, plus the hair is nice and straight. You've done like a little bit, because we were taking it all towards the face, so you've got like a bit of a nice bevel in, just pointing this way and not really going like that or making your hair look shorter. And now we come to the last part. We have this part left. This again, I'm going to clip this away. See, most of us don't have like a perfect center parting. I've got, you can see it's going this way. So that's precisely the reason why I don't like to part my hair in the center and then straighten my hair, because it's like forcing a new parting, which it's not going to stay realistically. So I may as well work with what I have. Again, you can use a comb if you want. in case if you want it to be nice and smooth and flat. I'm not going to do that because I want volume on top here, so I'm just going to use my brush. That's it. The iron away from the face, the comb on the hand which is near the face, and that's it. This is again just in 3 sections. Now, the thinner your sections are, the flatter your hair is going to be. Nobody wants flat hair. Everybody wants volume. Flat hair is going to go flatter with the humidity, remember. So there's no point trying to get that. In case I've missed anything, I'll take it all. So basically in this, everything is getting straightened towards the face. And now I've come to the last section. Detangle, don't forget to detangle. Take the you've got like a nice blow dried look in just 3 easy sections, as I told you. Now I'm going to do the last and the most important part, which is put some little bit of serum just to give it a bit of, you know, nice fragrance and a little bit of shine as well. I'm using the Red Can serum. Not too much, just maybe 1 or 2 drops. And that's it. Let me know in the comments if you liked my video, and if you want me to show you any other videos, anything else that I can help you out with, any tips that you need regarding washing your hair, maintaining your color, styling your hair, anything about hair, just drop it in the comments and I'll be more than happy to make videos accordingly.